Hi everyone, today I'm going to be doing a by-hand attempt of the level 1 Wall-E A-button challenge. For those of you unaware, the A-button challenge is where we try to figure out the theoretical minimum A presses required to beat the game. Now, I'm not going to be doing the theoretical minimum as this is far too challenging. However, I will be doing a route that's going to yield a very low amount of A presses. Now, this is a speed run, however, it definitely looks like one right now. However, it's not for long, but I'm going to be prioritizing consistency over speed because it is much too grueling of a task to try to do for speed. This time around, I was going to be trying to implement cutscene skip, however, I might not, because I'm genuinely... Wait, when is the cube loaded? Wait. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my gosh. This is big. I'm telling y'all, I am 48 minutes in, and I'm just starting. None of my attempts have even made it past this point. Finally. Okay, this has only happened once in 48 minutes. And something really bad happened to my other run that this happened to. So that's why I'm only 48 minutes in, and I've only gotten one try at this and it failed. This is my second try at this. I'm very excited. I was just about to give up. So hopefully I can pull it off so that I do not have to give up, because I do really want to, oh my gosh, I need to be careful. I do really want to implement cutscene skip because it's right at the start of the run, so it makes sense to try and do it because I can have many attempts at it. However, it is so annoying that it's not that fun to pull off. Basically, the reason I lost my run is because notice how this scrapped Wall-E right here. Notice how the tires kind of just go through it. It's not completely solid, but basically, I got stuck over there in that corner, right there, and I couldn't get out. Okay, here we go. Let's focus. This is a big moment. This could go very bad. Yes! Oh my gosh, okay. This is huge. What do I need? I need 1, 2, I'll just grab, I won't grab 3. I'm not gonna grab 3. Okay. Well, I will grab 3, but not for the purpose of what I was thinking. Okay. This is huge. This is my second attempt at this. This is my second chance in 50 minutes. I cannot mess this up. Okay. Also, we are implementing a new pipe jump 1 skip strat, as you'll see right here. If you've seen my 3-hour documentary on the history of the Wall-E level 1 A-button challenge, which I highly recommend, you'll notice that this pipe jump 1 skip is far different than even the modern version of pipe jump 1 skip. That's because I just decided on some things tonight and found a new discovery as well tonight. One of those discoveries is this sort of corner right here. It seems to pick Wall-E up a bit, so I'm trying to run into that because it gives you a height to get over the pipe wall. And I know I said this was a speed run, but again, this is a 30-minute speed run, and so I'm not prioritizing time that much. And it's not like anyone's going to beat my time because I'm the only one that does the A-button challenge, basically. And definitely, I believe I'm the only one that has ever posted a video on the Wall-E A-button challenge, and I don't think anyone else has done a real-time run on it. If you have this game and would like to do the A-button challenge, this is the Xbox 360 version, keep that in mind. The Wii version is going to be different because it's not as easy to sequence break because of the save zones, like that separate the areas. Wii players and Wall-E players, you'll know what I'm talking about. But if you have an Xbox 360, I mean, you can do similar things on Wii. It would definitely be different, and it would go in a different category. But if you want to do your own A-button challenge on the Wii, I encourage it. It's a lot of fun. I would highly recommend A-button challenge. But if you do have an Xbox 360 version and you'd like to make contributions to the A-button challenge and discover something, I would very much appreciate that. I mean, it's in the past, it's been a year and 6 months, and we've only had one discovery in all that time. So we definitely need some assistance. I would definitely like some assistance. So yeah, if you would like to do a real-time run of the A-button challenge, let me know in the comments, and I'll like make a tutorial or something. If you want to do A-button challenge discoveries and whatnot, like if you want to make discoveries yourself, you should definitely check out my 3-hour documentary so you know where the current state of the challenge is at. And there's also other levels in the game that I haven't even touched yet that you could make a lot of meaningful contributions to. And I would definitely include you in the next video that I make covering the subject. Okay. Oh, that's scary. Now, like I said, I'm going to optimize consistency over speed, and this is where I lost my previous run because Wall-E sucks sometimes. And so we're just gonna bring this tire over to be extra careful so that we don't get stuck in that gap. Let's see. Yeah. Anyway, this is my previous real-time attempt. I did not implement cutscene skip because it is so annoying to do. However, I want to implement this time, and I'm really glad that I am. I'm going to see if I can save time in other places, not necessarily because I want to like have a faster speed run, but because I just want to go to bed tonight. Okay, careful, consistency. Awesome. Okay, good. So we need these two explosion cubes, not explosion cubes, but trash cubes, and so instead of doing, actually, I'm just gonna bring an explosion cube. You never know. Maybe it'll come in handy somehow. I have a free hand. I might as well bring it. But I'm not gonna be doing explosion skip. It's too finicky. It's so annoying. And also, I want to be able to reach. I want to do a different skip as well, but I might need to like retry it a lot, and if I do explosion skip, there is no retrying. I would highly recommend that you watch the 3-hour documentary so that any of this makes any sense, especially the terms I'm using. What is happening right now? So I'm definitely gonna implement explosion skip, not implement, but do explosion skip right now, so that I'll have multiple attempts at this. Now we need this tire to be very, very close to the edge without it going over the edge. Okay, and we want to, I think that that's good enough. So right now we're doing the modern, the new strategy that was recently discovered a couple months ago to make it over that little gap there without pressing A. And we used to do this by blasting Wall-E across using an explosion from an explosion cube. Now, again, we only have 2 explosion cubes. We only have access to 2 explosion cubes. So because of this, a new strategy was developed that would be more compatible with other strategies. But for us right now, we only have access to 2 explosion cubes, so if we mess up twice, we have no more attempts at the trick. This we have like infinite attempts at, because you can use the tire bridge. You'll see what the bridge looks like as many times as you want, and there goes 1 tire. Now, also, if I mess up the strategy that's coming up, I again have infinite attempts, because explosion skip I only have 2 attempts at, and if one of those attempts make it, or even both of them, there's still a skip after that, which I might end up needing to come all the way back. And if I come all the way back, I don't have any more explosion cubes. So, might as well just do this. Takes a bit longer, but at least this is also more consistent, which is another positive. Now, oh my gosh, what just happened? I have to be very careful. Very, very careful. Okay, now I need to take some damage. Let me just pick these up so that they don't explode. When trash cubes, that's the brown ones, are left on the ground too long, they will despawn after, like, sort of like exploding. Not exploding like with an explosion, but sort of like, I mean, they are exploding, but it's not like an explosion from an explosion cube that sort of blasts Wall-E or does damage or anything. Now, if you're wondering why I'm taking all this damage, you'll see. I'll explain it when I get there. But taking all this damage is going to give us multiple attempts at a trick. And I'm going to leave it at 3 because I don't want to end up taking damage and then perishing. That would be unfortunate because, well, we're, like you can see, we're pushing all these tires and it's taking a really long time. And I wouldn't want to have to do that again because I make like mistakes. So just in case, I'm going to keep us with some damage. The negative to that is we're going to have less attempts at the next trick coming up because we haven't taken as much damage. And again, why do we need to take damage for a trick? You will see. Just give me a moment. I think we need to bring what? 1 more tire? Yeah, I think we can do it 1 more tire. Okay, let me get 1 more. As you can see, from a speedrunning standpoint, this is a very slow speedrun. But whenever sort of categories like these are done, we prioritize the theme first, then the speed. So even if this speedrun takes longer than my previous record, because I'm doing it in less A presses, it completely obsoletes the prior record. Right? So all that matters is that I get the minimum amount of A presses. Then if someone ties my A press count for this run, but they do it faster, then that run becomes the main one. So now we're going to use this dirt pile to get on the tire. I'm going to do it with some pause buffering just to make my life easier. I may have done that wrong. I did that wrong. I'm just going to cut my losses, go around real quick. It's annoying. Okay, there we go. Oh, I forgot I'm going to get a partial health. Okay, so here's the strategy. This is very difficult strategy. I do mean very difficult. Okay, here we go. Okay, that was a failure. I'm actually going to get a stopwatch out because this is very This is a big moment. Like, this is the moment that decides whether or not this is like an 8 A press or 7 A press run, or whatever A presses it is. So, boom, okay. Stopwatch on. Okay, I'm gonna go. And we lost a trash cube. That is bad. And because of that, I'm gonna actually head back down. And I am going to take a bit more damage. So, as you can see, by refilling Wall-E's power using the charging station, it causes us to drop the cubes. I need to drop the cubes in order to perform the strategy. Now, I can only recharge Wall-E using the charging station until I'm fully charged. So I need a bunch of damage so that I can keep charging Wall-E. Because once Wall-E has all of his power back, I can no longer do that. And that's why I opted to doing this tire highway we have going here. Explosion, skip, because it allows me to come back, take damage, and then use it again. Which I couldn't do with an explosion cube because it's gone once it explodes. Okay. That tire is about to fall off, which means we might not have many attempts before we have to replace the tire, but... Okay. Now, again, I'm going to get my stopwatch out, and I'm going to begin it so that I know when the trash cube is about to explode. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm going to use this one. This is really difficult. We are running out of time already. We're going to give it an attempt on him. It's too close. Okay. I'm going to try again. Okay. Oh my. We wouldn't want to hit it over. That would be bad. Honestly, I could use this instead to make my life easier. Because I don't actually need an explosion cube, I'm just bringing it just in case. So like, let me think. I'm bringing the explosion cube just in case. Because I'm not doing that, I'm not doing that. Oh, technically I could use the explosion cube there to make my life easier, but honestly, if I would want to make my life easier anywhere, it would be here. So, instead, we're implementing a new strat that I just invented just now. And it's called the... We're using this thing to do it instead of the trash cube. And the reason why is because... explosion... Okay, wait. Careful. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. I need that. 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 Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. This is a big moment. This is a really big moment, y'all. Oh, we did it. Okay. This is a big moment, y'all. We got the luck that the cube rolled down. That is huge. I have to make sure I remember how to do this because if I mess this up, that could be really bad. I'm just gonna take it slow. There's a way to do this fast, but I'm just gonna take it slow and make sure that I don't do anything wrong. Boom. 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 And that is double cut. Okay. Digging you out. Yeah, I've played this game so much that I've memorized what those little checkpoints say when you walk by them. Don't ask why. Okay, so than ever before. Okay, so recently there was a new strategy devised for let me do this. There's a new strategy devised. That was a terrible idea. I don't know what I was thinking. As I was saying, there was a new strategy devised for getting past this pipe jump, and it should be much more. It should make things much faster, because last time in my real-time run, this took me 15 minutes. This one strategy, which is like so much time, like a lot of time. This new strategy just saved 15 minutes. Yep, that's 15 minutes saved. Oh wait, give me this cube. Throw it. Give me this. I might be able to use these. Actually, let me go grab this one. Okay. I might be able to use the 4 cubes to make my life easier again. Now, I actually can't grab that one, and this is why it's good to bring extra cubes. Honestly, I should always bring extra cubes, because if that hadn't worked, we would be game over. Anyway, so we lost that one, but we have these 3. Wait. Oh, no, I messed it up. Okay, wait. Do this. That was terrible. Nope. Let's just pick them up. Be careful. Because if we do mess this up, which I've never messed up, like, to the point where I can't do anything. Because we can't go back. We can't get back over the pipe wall. So if I mess this up right here, like the cubes explode, then it's game over. But I've never had the cubes explode on me because I was not being careful. But always, anything can happen. So better safe than sorry. Okay. That's good. If the game would just let Wall-E get up this slope, which he easily can, I don't know why he's not. Yes! Done. Okay, here we go. Now, I know that the initial part made the run take longer. However, because we did the new pipe jump 4 strategy, it saved 15 minutes. 15 minutes, it's so annoying. Now this also took me like 13 minutes. So this is going to be so much fun. I'm not sure how we get up this. Do we go over here? Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to try to do this strategy because that went terrible. Go back to the other one. We'll just like alternate strategies so that we don't get bored, but we might be here a while, y'all. Like, I don't know what's happening to Wall-E right now. Something weird's going on. Come on? No. Sadly, no. And if we scrap Wall-E, it's fine because it is. I mean, what the? It's not a problem if we scrap Wall-E. Honestly, we should probably find a more viable route for RTA for this. Because this is annoying. Ugh. Okay. Let's go back to the other way. For the funds. One way is like harder but less luck based. one way is more luck-based, but easier, and in the end, they end up both failing about the same amount. Oh my. That's annoying. Okay. We've gotten to a point where like nothing can go wrong. Unless we soft lock, nothing can go wrong, which is really good. Okay, I think that's good. Is that good? Yeah. Yes, it's good. Okay. Come on. Oh, I guess we're doing regular route. Okay. Oh yeah, we should. Nope. I wish there was some way to make this easier. Where did these cubes come from? What? Genuinely, I'm not sure where these cubes came from. That is very odd. Anyway, wait, what? If we can get random cubes to spawn out of nowhere, that could be useful in the 8-button challenge. Okay, we are in a very, very bad situation. I can't even tell. There we go. Okay. Stick here. Boom. Yeah, I get this save point right now. Okay. Go here. Now we're gonna get 3. Take this all the way across without jumping. I forgot this was a speed run. Let me see if I can try to do this fast. There we go. That's decently fast. There we go. Okay. Do that. Awesome. Moving on. What is happening to my physics? Oh my gosh. Wall-E physics are so broken. Legitimately, they are so broken. What is happening? Please explain to me what is happening right now. Yeah, just work. No, work, thank you. Because that could go really bad and I can end up being like a softball. I don't know. Why would you spend less when you could spend more? Couldn't imagine there'd be a reason. Why did I do that? Y'all, calm down, y'all. I'm just trying to do a speedrunner strat. Just cut me some slack. I get impatient. Sorry. I was trying to do a speedrunner strat, and I was also trying to do it in a weird situation. Don't ask me why I tried to do that. I am questioning what I was thinking. As much as y'all are. Go. Just go over animation. Thank you. Now, grab this. I mean, it is a speed run, so I guess we should be doing a speed run stretch. Okay, here we go. Boom. 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 And boom. Speedrunner strat successful. In a way. I mean, it kind of is very unsuccessful because it costed us like a minute when it only saves like a second. Oh gosh, what's happening? Did you see that? Oh my! What is happening? And maybe we shouldn't have done the speedrunner strat because now it seems like we might have made this impossible. Apparently we haven't. I don't know what's going on here. Wall-E physics are crazy. Wall-E physics are crazy, y'all. Wall-E physics are something else. Oh my. Okay. Here we go. No. Go.
Thank you for your purchase.
You're welcome. That wasn't a press, so if we mess up now, it's bad news. Game over. Kind of stuff. This is really dangerous. We cannot mess up. Okay. And we need this heavy cube. So again, we're not good yet, even though we got a save thing. We cannot mess up yet. Drop the green. Now, I don't think we need it anymore, and we can't even take it anyway. So. There we go. I think we are safe at this point. We are safe. Nothing we do can mess anything up unless we soft lock. Like to the previous work at least. Go. Honestly, I'm wondering if those things are physics objects. Are those physics objects? If you've seen one of my most recent videos, you'll know why I'm wondering. These are not. You can't push them. Okay. Here we go. Let's do this. This last part can be much more of a speed run because this is very easy strategies at this point, and I'm doing very bad at executing these easy strategies. Go. That's annoying. Isn't there a way I can like do this faster? Wait. Speedrun strats right now? Are we actually doing like speedrun strats right now? Oh, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Oh, I jumped. Wait, pick it up, pick it up. Okay, wait. I don't even know if this is fast or slow. What am I doing? This is not at all faster. In the slightest. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. I just don't know what I'm doing at all. But it was fun. This is a speed run, y'all. Keep that in mind. This is a speed run. I don't even know if I want to go for the risky strategy. Should I do it? It's like never been done in a run before, but okay. Perfect. Okay, here we go. And that's it. Cubes can come with me. There we go, everyone. I just cut the recording there because I'm making sure that it's saved. I would not want that footage to be lost. I don't know if it took. It took an hour and 22 minutes. Yeah, hour 22 minutes. I don't even know how many A presses that was. I'm gonna have to go back and recount them. No, I would not like to press A to continue. Okay, so we did cutscene skip. I did cutscene skip. And so that's really crazy. It took 50 minutes to successfully do cutscene skip and move on. And in 50 minutes, I only pulled it off twice. So I'm beginning to see why I opted out of that in my previous RTA attempt. With that being said, 50 minutes. So, we didn't have to press A there. I did explosion skip skip to save that A press, which is something... My last RTA run, explosion skip skip had not been invented yet, as of my previous RTA run, which means that because of that, I just realized something crazy. Anyway, because of that, the only option I had to get over that gap was explosion skip, because explosion skip skip hadn't been invented yet. And explosion skip, like I said, you get 2 shots at it for the whole run and it's over. Also, it's so annoying to try to do. The explosions from explosion cubes are like the most broken thing in the entire Wall-E game. So I opted out of doing that. But this time, I did not do explosion skip, but I did explosion skip skip, which accomplishes the same goal, except it's easier, it's more reusable. It's not necessarily easier, but it's more reusable, it's more reliable. It just takes a lot longer. I had to put all those tires in that line, and yeah, so that is a press save right there. And then I'm glad I brought that explosion cube along with me, because I used that explosion cube to get over that pipe jump 3. And I'm beginning to wonder if pipe jump 3 even requires a cube. I don't know why it does, or if it doesn't, maybe I was able to make it over with momentum, because the cube did not fill the gap that it's supposed to. So I don't know what's going on. That saved another A press. That's 3 A presses. Cutscene skip, explosion skip skip, and pipe jump 3 skip. Those are 3 A presses that I did not do in my real-time run. I don't think I did anything else differently. I know that I did double cut in both runs. I pressed A. The first time I pressed A in this entire run was for the twin A presses, and I pressed A twice, one for each of the twin A presses, doing double cut. So that's 2 A presses. I pressed the A button to end the cutscene, the epitome cutscene. So that's 3 A presses. I performed the pipe jump 5 skip, which I did the new version, which was much easier, saved 15 minutes. I hit it like second try rather than like 50th try. So glad I found that new strategy. I pulled off pipe jump 4 skip, and then we spent a good like 5 minutes doing the tube skip. I ended up doing the pause buffered strat. So I haven't pressed A since Epitome, so that's for still 3. I didn't press A a single time in Area 2. I did pipe jump 6 skip. I got to Area 3. I did Area 3 skip, which I jumped once and twice over those gaps on those platforms. I did blue box skip cube variation, which then allowed me to, I pressed A to perform up pad. I pressed A to use the up pad, so now we're at 6 A presses, then I pressed A one more time to skip the electricity cutscene. That is all the A presses in the run. 7 A presses. That's a huge improvement from my previous run, which was 10 A presses. That's huge. And I can't believe that I actually did that. That is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. And I'm very, very glad that I was able to pull that off. Wow. 7 A presses. Honestly, I never thought I would do a 7 A press run. It's probably because of Explosion Skip. Because we found Explosion Skip, it allows a 7 A press run to be achievable within an hour and 22 minutes. Wow. 7 A presses. And that's only 3 A presses away from the theoretical minimum. Y'all, I didn't know if I was going to do 7 or 8 tonight, but we did 7. And I'm glad. I'm really glad. This is crazy. I remember a long time ago, 7 wasn't even possible. Like, it was at 9 for weeks, and so to get it to 7, it's big. This is a big deal. And when I say it's 3 away from the theoretical maximum, I mean that it's 3 away from the theoretical maximum in the sense that there is no way I'm going to be saving those 3. I know what those 3 are. Those are the 3 at the very end. And those 3 at the very end were just flat out like to actually save them and not press A there would require unbelievable luck, unbelievable dedication. My next goal would be to do it in 6, which would require me to perform part of anti-A button skip, not the whole thing, because that is completely impossible. Let me think. If I came in through 2 heavy cubes, got a trash cube, I would have a trash cube and a heavy cube in my hand, and then I could perform swing skip, and then area 3 jump 2 skip, do that. Yeah, I can do a 6A press route, and it's like feasible. It's when I say feasible, I mean it's probably gonna, it could take anywhere from 4 hours. It could take anywhere from an hour and 20 minutes to like 8 hours, 10 hours. Because I would have to pull off a trick I've never done by hand all the way through before. It's swing skip, and it's pretty hard. And it's in area 3, it's like 25 minutes into the run after everything's went right. And if I fail, there is no way to fix it. I don't think. Let me think. If there's a way to fix it, then I can do it. However, if there's not, I don't know about that. Let me think, y'all. Is there a way to fix it? Boom. So everyone, that'll be the end of this video. I'm actually going to make another video right now. So if you want to see me think about how I could potentially bring it down to 6A presses, make sure to check out that video. I'll be uploading it soon. So thank you all for watching. 7A presses, y'all. By hand, a human has completed Wall-E level 1 in 7A presses, probably for the first time in history. And I'm sure a lot of y'all don't care, but I'm excited. Thanks for watching.